Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Indy. If you're new here, it's nice to meet you. Please like, comment and subscribe down below. Today we are talking about relationships. Now this is a bit of a touchy subject for some people. This chair, I'm so sorry, it makes so much noise. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. My hair is so oily, I look like shit, I know. You don't need to tell me. I'm aware, I don't really care. Anyway, let's get into it. Relationships. So, some relationships are good, but some are really bad, and a lot of my friends, including myself, have been in really bad relationships in the past and are still in bad relationships. I'm not in a bad relationship. I'm very happy in the relationship I'm in at the moment, but my previous relationship, and lots of people experience bad relationships and toxic relationships, and I kind of just wanted to make a video about how to notice a toxic relationship, how to get out of one, and how to get out of an abusive relationship. And basically a toxic relationship can be toxic relationships can be physically abusive, mentally abusive, emotionally abusive, even spiritually abusive. And that doesn't necessarily have to be just abusive. It can be draining, lonely, empty. It can be hard. It can be sad. It can be upsetting. It can be just horrible. You can just be stuck. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but there are many different definitions of a toxic relationship, is basically what I'm saying. So, if you're quite sensitive to this stuff, then maybe you shouldn't watch this video, but if you do watch this video, I'm just putting it out there, it's going to be a bit brutal, it's going to be honest, it's going to be, a hard video for some people to take in. So, I'm not going to use any names in this video, but I was in a toxic relationship, in one of my past relationships, and it was emotional abuse, and mental abuse. There's a lot of that involved, and not only that, there's a lot of loneliness, and like, I felt so empty. Like, I was stuck with this person for over a year, and I was young, I was a bit crazy, and when I was in a relationship, no matter how much my friends and my family told me, hey, this person's not right for you, I never listened. I blocked that out. It just went from one ear to the other, like in one ear and out the other. And I think I did that just because, I was so young, and I thought I was so in love, and I thought, it got to the point where the person who I was in a relationship with was basically telling me every day, you can't live without me, you'll be nothing without me, you'll be all alone and nobody else will want you, so you can't break up with me, you can't not be with me. And not only that, they were also saying that, that I'm weak and basically putting me down every time, but I fell for it so hard. Like, I couldn't not be around them. When I was around them, I thought I was so happy when I was around them, and I thought I was so, you know, it was just all in the moment kind of thing. And when I was without them, I'd break down and I would be like, oh, I really shouldn't be with this person, you know. They're cheating on me, they're calling me names, they're calling me weak, they're pushing me down, they're putting down my well-being to bring themselves up. And it was not good. It was not good for my mental health at all. I was not in a good headspace. I wasn't in a good space at all, and it is really difficult getting out of those relationships, and not, yeah, like, if I managed to finally get out one day because, you know, sometimes if you're a friend and you know someone who's in a toxic relationship or in a bad relationship and an unhealthy one, no matter how many times you tell them, hey, you shouldn't be with that person, you've got to realise that they're not going to take that in. They might, you know, take it into consideration, but they won't do it. You know, they've got to realise themselves that they're in a toxic relationship. They've got to realise themselves that it's causing issues, and that actually that person is manipulating them, and that person is making their life difficult and putting them down, and they didn't used to be like that. Like, they used to be happier without them before they met them, and you've got to realise that for yourself. Like, nobody else can change your mind on that apart from yourself. So no matter how many times my family, my friends, anybody told me, hey, that person's really bad for you, I would just ignore it. I'd be like, whatever, I'm so in love, you don't understand, because I'm in love with them and you don't know what it's like because you're not me. And when I got out of a relationship, I was so happy. It can be really difficult, and there's many ways you can get out of these type of relationships. You can seek professional help, you can get your friends' support, your family support. You know, if you realise, if your friends have been telling you, you know, for the amount of time that you've been dating this person, that it's bad for you, and you finally realise, you know, yourself, you realise, holy crap, they're right, you know, you can say to them, I've realised now, I know what they're like, I am in a bad relationship and I need to get out of it, I need your help. They're still going to help you, okay? Just because you didn't listen to them in the past, they're still going to understand, and they're still going to help you, and they're still going to support you and have your back. So you need to understand that, you know, even if you're a bit of, you know, an idiot before in the past to them and ignoring them, then they're still going to help you, and they still want you to get out of that relationship, and they'll still want you to be happy. So they're still going to support you. Or you can get professional help. You can go to a counsellor, you can go to youth services, you can honestly just, you can call Youthline even, you can call anything and be like, hey, I'm in a really bad relationship, I need help getting out of it. If you're in a physical abusive relationship, you can actually go to Women's Refuge or call them up or go onto the website, and they will get a bunch of people to come over to your house if you're living with them and grab your stuff and just leave. So don't feel like you're trapped. If you're living with them by yourself and you're in a dangerous situation, don't be afraid, because you can get out of it and you can be happy again. You can be yourself again, and you can learn to love yourself again. A lot of the time, bad, unhealthy relationships come from jumping into a relationship when you don't love yourself. And I think, well, my opinion on this is that you can't really love someone else until you love yourself 100%. And if you don't, that relationship isn't going to work out. And if you jump into a relationship when you don't love yourself, and because you feel like you need someone, otherwise you're going to do something really stupid, it's not good to get into a relationship. It's not worth it. It's just going to get worse. And if you go into a relationship when you're vulnerable, then people are going to, use you and abuse you and basically make you their toy and make you their slave and do what they want, because you're so vulnerable, and you'll have to live up to their expectations, and you won't end up being yourself anymore. You'll be a completely different person. They'll make you stop hanging out with your friends. They won't let you hang out with your friends or your family. They'll want you all to yourself, so they can really trap you and make it feel like you've got nowhere to go, you've got nowhere to run, you've got no one else to see, to talk to, because you're with them, because they want all of you. It's kind of like a game or a mind plan. It's like they've got it in their brain. They will manipulate you and control you and blame everything onto you, so you feel like crap. So you feel like you have to say sorry every 10 seconds, and so you feel like you are always in the wrong, because they want to have the upper hand. They want to be in power, and you end up thinking, oh my gosh, they're fighting so hard for this relationship. In the reality, they're not at all. They're just getting into your head and brainwashing you, basically. Anyway, my videos can't be longer than 15 minutes. I don't know why. YouTube won't let me upload them. So this is basically, so yeah, please do get help if you're in a bad relationship. Your friends, your family, you can message me even. I will try and help you. I can give more advice, and there's so many professional people who will help you as well. Nobody deserves to be in a bad relationship and an unhealthy relationship. And I hope this just makes everybody who watches this video aware of what some people can be like. Yeah, thank you for watching, and if you want a part 2 to this video, let me know. And honestly, if you ever need anything, message me on my Instagram, okay? Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace out, motherfucker.